both the Republicans and the Democrats are working on job creation, and particularly in manufacturing. And we have what we're called a nation of builders, where we're bringing in manufacturers in all different industries, big, medium, and small, international, local. And it's interesting because all of them have said that energy prices are a key component. It's a major input cost. And right now in the United States we have about that. I think in a cost-benefit analysis you actually have to discuss, and I want to talk to Mr. Ciccio, because both the Republicans and the Democrats are working on job creation, and particularly in manufacturing. And we have what we're called a nation of builders, where we're bringing in manufacturers in all different industries, big, medium, and small, international, local. And it's interesting because all of them have said that energy prices are a key component. It's a major input cost. And right now in the United States we have an advantage, particularly with natural gas, to being affordable and reliable. So in our manufacturing plan, that's going to be there. The Democrats have what they call Make It in America, which part of their 4-point plan is affordable electricity, affordable energy. And as I understand, an increase of 1% in electric cost to a manufacturer in total could be $9 billion out of the manufacturing. Could you comment? Is that accurate?
Yes, Congressman. In fact, I can verify that 1 cent does equal a $9 billion cost on the manufacturing sector for our electricity.
And then define for us what that means to manufacturing.
Manufacturing competes global. As I said earlier in my testimony, we are the only sector that competes globally, and we have tough competition, particularly with the kind of products that we produce. Almost all manufacturers around the world can meet high-quality standards, and so the only thing that differentiates us from our global competitors is cost. And so your point about today, at this very moment, we have lower natural gas prices that is giving us a relative competitive advantage. But the other point associated with this bill is that policymakers and the EPA need to be mindful and remember that all of the costs of regulations on our producers of energy, whether it be electricity, natural gas, oil, what have you, all of those costs, when you're regulating those industries, get passed on to us, either directly or indirectly. And this weighs on this ability to compete.
Well, if we were successful in raising electric prices to the point where it's not economic to manufacture, will we be lowering the CO2 emissions globally?
No, of course not. It's the same way with other emissions as well. We simply shift the manufacturing facility offshore. Someone will produce that, and it'll be produced offshore, emitting, albeit
probably
greenhouse
more
gases or any other emission offshore rather than here.
So finding that line is important to actually reducing global emissions.
Well, absolutely. And our point of why we are here today is we're not saying don't regulate. We're not saying we don't want clean air. We're saying do it better, do it more cost effectively, and that's a win-win.
I'll interrupt just for my comment, closing comment. And, you know, we've been accused of, on this side of the aisle, of wanting to completely contaminate the entire universe, when what we were arguing for was a difference between 3 to 5 year implementation to make it more palatable and use technologies that don't even exist today. I yield back.